In the realm of sitcoms, there are many that stand the test of time no matter what. And Friends is absolutely one of those standouts. The show lasted for 10 seasons, and it seemed like the good times would never end for Rachel, Ross, Monica, Chandler, Phoebe, and Joey. But alas, it did, and fans and friends were desperate for more from their favorite stars. But not unlike in many other classic sitcom series, you had to wonder what would happen next for them. Would they be able to continue with their fame and fortune? Allow us to show you the Friends cast, where they are now. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Just a reminder about our new giveaway. We're giving away the new iPad Pro or the new iMac Pro. The choice is yours. All you have to do is watch the full video, leave a like, comment the keyword hidden in the video, and make sure you're subscribed. It's that simple.
Number 7. Jennifer Aniston. It's only appropriate that we start off with the breakout star of the show, Jennifer Aniston. As Rachel Green, she portrayed the woman that just about everyone was rooting for. She started off the series by trying to be more independent, not living off her family's fortune, and trying to have her own life with friends and loved ones. And Ross. It's complicated. What really made Aniston so beloved wasn't just her acting, but her look. Her hairstyle literally became famous, and it was the hairstyle for women during the show's run. After the series ended, she was a big hit in Hollywood, being a part of many major motion pictures, marrying and then divorcing Brad Pitt, and so on. And you could also argue that her success has been the longest lasting, because she's a part of the Apple TV series The Morning Show, where she's won a SAG award for outstanding performance by a female actor in a drama series. And The Morning Show was a major hit on the service and renewed for more seasons. Aniston has also been recognized for her philanthropic efforts with St. Jude's Research Hospital and Stand Up to Cancer. And if you're curious, yeah, everyone still loves Jennifer Aniston. Number 6. David Schwimmer. What's Rachel without Ross? A lot of things, but like we said, it's complicated. David Schwimmer played Ross Geller, a paleontologist who, at times, just had the worst luck on the show, especially when it came to women. For example, Ross had a son named Ben with a woman named Carol, who he divorced after learning that she was a lesbian. So many questions. Ross went on to have another failed relationship with Emily, who he married in England after a whirlwind relationship. They split after Emily told Ross to cut off contact with Rachel, which he refused to do. And then, of course, by the end of the series, him and Rachel finally got together. For good, no takebacks. The actor voiced Melman the giraffe in Madagascar movies, which were more popular than you might think. Schwimmer starred as Robert Kardashian on The People vs. O.J. Simpson American Crime Story. His performance as the lawyer also earned him a Primetime Emmy nomination for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Limited Series or a Movie at a 2016 award show. He also currently has a show on Peacock, the NBC streaming service, called Intelligence. Number 5. Courteney Cox. Meet Monica, the chef who also happens to be the sister of Ross. What could possibly go wrong with that? Anyway, while she was a good friend, she was also a neat freak, and she was never afraid to make that clear whenever everyone came over to her place, which was a lot. She and Chandler got married during season 7 and adopted twins from a woman named Erica, played by Anna Faris. On the series finale, Monica and Chandler moved out of their purple-painted apartment so they could raise the children in Westchester, outside of the city. Not quite the ending you expected from her, right? Courteney has had some interesting shows over the years that have had mixed success, like the FX series Dirt, or Cougar Town that was on both ABC and TBS and lasted 6 seasons. She'll be appearing in the upcoming Scream movie that'll reunite much of the original cast, and it's highly anticipated. She's still good friends with co-stars Aniston and Kudrow, and the 3 women are part of a group chat. They occasionally meet up too. Number 4. Matthew Perry. Matthew Perry played Chandler Bing, who always had a big mouth and wasn't afraid to shoot it off and make sarcastic remarks at anyone in range. Plus, he was kind of the opposite of Ross in that he was too afraid to date and get married. But when he started dating Monica, that all changed, and you all saw how that turned out. However, while Perry's character might have been funny on TV, his real life was anything but. During his time on Friends, he got addicted to pain medication, and that led him to going to rehab and later on to have therapy. He's committed to getting better, to be clear. The other sad thing is that despite his obvious talent, he wasn't really able to get on other series to attach his name to. He had plenty of attempts via The Odd Couple, Go On, and Mr. Sunshine, but they didn't last too long. He does seem to be doing better now, and that's what matters. Number 3, Lisa Kudrow, aka Phoebe Buffay, the lady who also didn't have a lot of luck in a variety of ways, and she kind of deserved it at times. Her family was nuts. Seriously, look it up. It's nuts. And she herself was at times incredibly loyal, and at other times, completely rude. Just saying. After Friends, Kudrow landed parts in movies like P.S. I Love You, Neighbors, Easy A, and The Girl on the Train. You might have also seen her appear as Congresswoman Josephine Marcus on a few episodes of ABC's Scandal. In addition, Kudrow lent her voice to characters on BoJack Horseman and The Boss Baby. She also played Lori Ann Schmidt on Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt and Cherie on Grace and Frankie, in addition to guest starring on The Good Place. Kudrow also created and starred on the Showtime series Web Therapy, which lasted for 4 seasons and got nominated for a Primetime Emmy. Number 2, Matt LeBlanc. And finally, we have Joey Tribbiani, played by Matt LeBlanc. Joey was a womanizer and had an obsession with food, particularly pizza and meatball sandwiches. His legendary pickup line was, "How you doing?" which worked on everyone, including Phoebe despite her thinking it wouldn't. Matt was the only cast member to try and continue the Friends legacy, if you would, by doing his own sitcom called Joey, but it didn't last beyond 2 seasons. Since then, LeBlanc has appeared on Kudrow's Web Therapy. The actor's role on the show episodes, which lasted from 2011 to 2017, earned him a Golden Globes win for the best performance by an actor in a comedy or musical television series. He was later brought on to the popular car show Top Gear, and then got a much more successful sitcom with Man with a Plan on CBS that only recently ended. So while it may have started out a little rough for him post-Friends, he made it out all right, and no doubt will have a lot to say when the reunion happens. Number 1, the HBO Max special. If you're really wanting to know what is going on with your favorite Friends, you don't have to look much farther than HBO Max. The idea of a Friends reunion show or special, or even reboot, has been floating around for well over a year, with many people wondering who would be able to snatch it up. And the answer is the Warner Bros. Streaming service, HBO Max. And yes, the entire main cast will be back. The actors confirmed the reunion in February of 2020 by sharing a photo that was used for their 1995 Rolling Stone cover. The stars will also serve as executive producers and will receive at least $2.5 million each, according to Variety. The special will be filmed at Warner Bros. Studio Stage 24 in Burbank, California, which is where the original series was taped. The cast, according to Courteney Cox, will use the special to talk about the show's history and its effects on each of them. The exciting thing is that we're all going to get together for the first time in a room and actually talk about the show, Cox said while appearing on an episode of Kevin Nielsen's web series titled Hiking with Kevin. "We're going to have the best time," she added, explaining that the main cast only met up twice since the show ended. "It's going to be great. We really haven't all done that and actually sat there and talked about and reminisced about this incredible experience that we had." Now, as for the exact date, we don't know. It would have happened this year were it not for the global pandemic, but most reports are stating a March 2021 release will be when fans can go and view it. So yeah, it's a wait, but it'll be worth it to go and see your favorite Friends. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at the cast of Friends and gazing at where they are now? Were you surprised to see where some of your favorite Friends ended up? Did you do your best to support them after the show ended? Which of these cast members are still your favorites after all these years? Are you excited for the HBO Max special? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.
Just a reminder about our new giveaway. We're giving away the new iPad Pro or the new iMac Pro. The choice is yours. All you have to do is watch the full video, leave a like, Comment the keyword hidden in the video and make sure you're subscribed. It's that simple.